Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be my preview on Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy time. So I'm like an actual really big Tiffy mark. As far as active ladies wrestlers, she's my favorite. So I'm really excited about this one, that we were going to get her. She just won the Money in the Bank and all that jazz. So let's see if it really is Tiffy time. She's a modern era acrobat. She's like the equivalent of the Chase this month. She's the Miz and the, who's the one we had before Miz? I'm drawing a blank, but that one. Um, she is a modern era defensive acrobat. She has the SmackDown link. Any color moves start with 1 more MP. Modern era gems do 5% more damage in the stock Tiffy time gear. She's a trainer. She's a pretty good trainer, actually. Black moves start with 2 more MP, and trap gems do 100% more damage. Really good trainer, actually. What else? All right, so we're gonna start with triple blue. I'm using a 50% strap. She's at gold. Yeah, so let's start with triple blue. Handspring back elbow, 4 MP, deal 279k damage. Choose a 6x1 area to make into snowfall gems, which modify all gems below it into leech gems of strength 146k. Tiffy twisted, deal 355k damage. Choose a 6x1 area to swap into blue gems. Prettiest moonsault ever, 10 MP finisher. 1.9 million damage, and choose a 6x6 area to swap into blue gems. Pin the opponent. Entourage for this one, since she only has 4 MP, she's really easy to charge. So we're using leech gems do 75% more damage, since all the gems we're breaking are going to be leech gems. And 2 blue MP with Hall of Fame Ray. 2 blue MP with Dom and 40% blue gem damage, so you're loaded in feud. Sammy is kind of perfect for this build. Blue gems do 30% more. Blue moves deal 30% more damage. And finally, since all those gems are leech gems, we're adding 100% more with Austin Theory. Initially, when I saw Tiffy on paper, I was concerned because I saw nothing buffing gem damage except potentially the size of the leech gems. And leech gems have never scaled well in this game. Let's see if this is going to be different. She's gold. I'm going against the gold that we have a class advantage against. I will be going against Jade Cargill for the whole preview. Also, freaking notice the amazing background for the new month for the Aussie theme. I love this ring. Love it. But yeah, I can tell you right now, this is going to be interesting. This is gold versus gold, and this is what Tiffany's going to look like if you try and use her in competitive game modes. You can see right off the bat, she cascades. And here we go. I could pick a silver, I could pick a much easier opponent, but I would much rather show her like she actually is going to play. So I need to save that blue match if possible. All right. Let's try this again. Want to cover those, whatchamacalls it. All right, try 2. See if we can go 2 for 2 on the cascades with the 6x1. We don't, which is great. You can hit this one again for a little bit of extra damage. So let's do that. You can also hit this one again for 1 million extra damage. So let's do that. And then just don't put it down. And let's see how hard she hits. Hmm. 25 million damage is all. That's silver damage, by the way. So you got cascade risk, and she only hits for silver damage. Lady Acrobat is also quite good. So hopefully she'll have some better stuff coming later. we'll find out. Spoiler, I already know. We don't have a blue match, so this is going to end up being really fun. By the way, tons of people in the ladies game that have a sub turn 1, so it wouldn't matter necessarily if it was Jade. You will see plenty of this in the wild. And we do have a blue match, but her sub is loaded now. On top of that, her Juggernaut's going now too, so yeah. We may be looking at a forced close here and not being able to win with triple blue. Let's see what happens. How the AI plays it. Ah, nope. Got a 3 match. Yeah, we got a shot to get back in this if we can get a blue match at the end of this. If we can get blues to fall for us, right? Which we can. All right. Hey! Might not have to force close unless we cascade. Obviously, if you were using this in feud, you've just completely completely screwed your feud partner over. And this is her fast build, by the way. Oh, this isn't good. We're gonna have to go down one, because this is like, yeah, not good. I can't tell you how much I think this is a terrible build. In so many ways. Let's get this extra damage though. We're definitely gonna need it. Alright, there you go. It's gonna be a 2-cycle win against golds in feud. The problem is what happens in between that cycle, right? Plus it's super cascade prone. So there's that. But, you know, you're like, Mherex, what if you put a really good plate for her on there that you can get to go off 4 times? It's this ultimate plate. I'll put it on, and we'll suffer through this another time. Whenever you activate a blue move, increase your blue gem damage by 50% for 1 turn. So we can get an additional 200% gem damage. However, spoiler, I will tell you ahead of time, 200% gem damage extra does nothing when there's no multiply gems or boosts at the gold level. It's going to add basically 3-4 million damage is all. But I will show you instead of tell you. Also keep in mind this Jade has no Santa, and she doesn't have double Fury 2 stacked. So if she doesn't kick out, plus feud has a big kick out boost on top of the normal one. If she doesn't kick out, she 100% would in feud. Yay, we don't cascade. All right. So now we're going to have 4 buffs at 50%, which is an additional 200% blue gem damage. And that's 470k per blue leech gem. So we got 470,000 times, what's it, 6 by 6? That's 36. That's 16.9 million gem damage. And then we have the leech gem value, which I believe is 146k, which you cannot buff, which is part of the problem with leech gems. 146,000 times 36, so 5 million leech gem damage. So you're looking at 21 mil damage plus the 6 mil on the finisher, about 27, 28 mil with no cascades. Let's see if that checks out. We hit 30, so, and she should have kicked out and didn't, but almost always they will. In Feud, actually, like, anyone even remotely properly set up for Feud will kick out every time. Just saying. Alright, so now we're going to the move damage stuff. This is her, what looks to be somewhat spicy purple move damage build. I have 3 builds, and my favorite one is last. As per usual. That's how I do things. Here we go. Ba-da-bum-bum. Alright, so we're using 50% move damage strap, double takedown 2s, purple 200% move damage, metal, because we're going to take advantage of these double purple moves that both hit fairly hard. Combined, they hit harder than the finisher, and we're going to hit them more times so that we're buffing them because we're going to get the most damage out of it. So we can hopefully win in 2 cycles. Let's see how that works. I should probably read them. High-low, 6 MP, deal 1.1 million damage, increase your blue MP by 5. Standing moonsault, 7 MP, deal 1.2 million damage and increase your purple MP by 6. So you can hit those 3 times turn 1. That's the goal. Entourage for this one is we're going ham. We're buffing KO with 2 purple MP. Woods, that's your 7 MP, so you're loaded in Feud. New Cody Rhodes, because he does 40% purple move damage and 30% more blue gem damage, so perfect for this build set. And then also Gooker, because he buffs the purples and the finisher. We're using like the optimal trainers. I don't think there's a better loadout possible in the game for this moveset in Feud to be Feud ready. So I'm using as good as you can. And then, yeah, let's go. See what this one does. So 76 million health for Jade. We're going to do 6 million, which would give your finisher half full. Then you hit this and do 7 million. So that's 13 mil damage. Fills the other purple. Another 6 million. So that's, we've done 19 mil damage, and the finisher would be full. And then we're going to do 5 million on the finisher and then the gem damage. So that's 24 million total plus the gem damage. Which is going to be small because we're using takedown. Maybe like 3 mil. And we're going to get like a 9 million pin. Yeah. So you can see we did 30 million. Didn't even kind of pin her. And now we're back to this stuff. Hey, alright. This is... I can't explain how disappointing Tiffy time is. It's more like disappointment time than Tiffy time. How much purple do we have? 3. Her sub's loaded again. I'm just gonna stick with the blue because I can completely fill that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is completely unplayable for Feud. It's also actually completely unplayable for tours, as you're seeing here. At least we're gonna get to hit for that whopping 9 million now. Because we, yeah. Oh boy. How is she not kicking out? I don't know. No idea how she didn't kick out of that, but whatever, I'll take it. Alright. Best moveset. And it's the slowest moveset. But it's the only one you could actually reliably win with. So we're going triple red. I cannot believe this is my favorite moveset. Double foot stomp, 7 MP, deal 1.7 million damage, heal for 5.7 million damage. These are all 7 red MPs. Samoan drop, 391k damage, make 24 random gems into one turn countdown gems. That will deal 257k damage and increase your red MP by 2. So that recycles your stuff. If you were wondering what 24 gems times 257,000 damage is, it's 6 million. So 6 million damage there. No way to increase that, by the way. And then seated rear chin lock, 7 MP submission, generate 24 random sub gems, 610k for 3 turns, remaining turn into X breaks. And loadout for this one is we're buffing the red move damage as much as we can. Valor and Sting, that gets you your 7 MP to start in feud, 40%. Since none of these are finisher moves, 40% from Miz and 40% from Snoop. So yeah, let's switch to a red move damage medal here because we're going to need it. Again, takedown 2 would be the best for this one. And let's see how this does. $10 million, 2 million, and then your sub to drain them. And that's your gameplay loop every time. And then however many countdown gems survive, we get a little more damage. So this is probably going to be 4 or 5 cycle win. There's no reason to blow up the board since we're using takedowns. It'll hit for nothing and not refill the moves. You do not want to blow up the board. I can't stress that enough. This is not even remotely a gem damage build. You just want to do this 3 cycle every turn. Do not blow up the board. Unless you get pinned, then go for it. So here's cycle 3. It's going to be really interesting to see where I feel like she fits in on the Lady Acrobat list. Here's cycle 4. Also, Rhea was the last Lady Acrobat chase we had. Heavy Metal Rhea. So it would be kind of like you'd be comparing her to Heavy Metal Rhea as far as lady chases at Acrobat. And Rhea was like, what, 6 months ago-ish now, give or take? So that's like a, what was that, 5 cycle win against the Showboat. You'll probably get 4 cycle wins against other golds. So Tiffany is completely built for the silver. When silver was the highest, she would be fine at silver. All of this stuff would win pretty quickly, easily at silver. None of it wins quickly or easily at gold. She is built completely for silver. None of her stuff scales to gold. It would have been fine at silver, but we're not in silver world anymore. So let's compare her to Lady Acrobats. I can tell you it is not favorable. Because Lady Acrobat is stacked. Alright, so Heavy Metal Rhea, way, way better. Zombie Becky, way, way better. EO is pretty comparable, honestly. 2 cycle wins. EO is safer with her 2 cycle wins, though, because she can 2 cycle win with a sub. The only safe build for Tiffy is the triple red, and EO's safe build wins in 2 cycles, so I'm going to say EO's better as well. Indy is way better, obviously. Bianca is much, much better, especially if you have her extras. Shotzi, who is free a long time ago now, completely blows her out of the water. It's not even close. Kyrie, who is free 4 months ago, not even close, completely blows Tiffany out of the water. So that's one. And so you got 2 freebies and a chase that are all exponentially better. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lady acrobats better. And how many is there total in the game? 7, 11, 15, 19, 20. So she's better than 13 of the 20 acrobats in the game. She's terrible, actually, in my opinion, for a chase. She should be like, she's on a level, like, she's the worst one this month. Brutus is better, with the stuff that's currently in the game for Brutus. So Tiffany's a massive disappointment for me as a mark. She'd be okay as the freebie this month, but yeah, Lady Acrobat, which is the best class there is for ladies, it's not even close. So it's definitely not Tiffy time. It's disappointment time for me. Sorry if this preview feels negative to you guys, but like, I just simply can't. Yeah, there's nothing. There's not a game mode or scenario I would use her in. Her best usage would be as a defensive character in boss battle, but it's already way outclassed by Zombie Liv and Roxanne. So there's not. If I get Tiffy, I would take her to 6-star for her trainer, and she'll sit there except when she's required, and that's really, really sad to me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Oof. That was rough, but she ain't good.